back home in January of 2012. So Roger came here after 11 years of active duty service in the United States Army when he started here. Roger also served in the Army Reserve before that and while he was here at Hormel until 2018. He also spent 2 years in the National Guard, so he kind of did the trifecta there. While he was at Hormel in the Army Reserve, he was mobilized, and then, as I think he says, he got all expense paid mandatory vacation to Kuwait for about a year while he was at Home Foods. So thank you for that. So I've got to work with Roger for the last 12 years in different roles, different capacities. Roger worked in School Meats right next to me for a while, and then he's been on night shift for several years here. And two things we can always rely on Roger. Roger always puts safety first, especially employee safety. Employee safety and food safety. Roger had no issues speaking up when it comes to protecting our people and protecting our products. The other thing that Roger always brought to the table was in quality control. We get interesting things that come up from time to time. Sometimes we find interesting substances in our products. And I don't know how we're going to replace this in our department, but Roger was always willing to organoleptically sample various substances that we found in our in the process, the products. So we do have in our gift bag here, got some Jelly Bellies that are mysteriously tasting. So if you ever miss that, you can open one of those up and try something mysterious out. So right now we'll open the floor to Roger and let him speak a little bit, and then when he's done, if any of the rest of you want to come up and wish Roger well or share some stories, we can do that. So the floor is yours, Roger.
Thank you. I do have a timer around there, so that's a good thing. But I was given by a couple of power couples here in the Austin plant this wonderful plaque. And so thank you to the Osbornes, who I think they are away at their daughter's wedding down in, I want to say it's Ames, Iowa this weekend. And then also Sheila and James. So thank you. Very much appreciated. And this is what I'm going to talk about for just about 4.5 more minutes. So, as you guys see, it's the things that we love, the places we've been, and the stories and the memories. I can take so many things that I've done in my life, and I can give you tell you hours of stories from whether it's places, some of the places I've been, some of the things I've done in the military, and I'm just really looking forward to doing some other things. I managed to spend 3 years in Alaska and spend time where the sun never sets, playing golf at midnight. Also in the same area, being there when I only had 4 hours of daylight, had to tether myself to a rope to get from one building to another. So that was kind of interesting. I managed to get to a few other countries, as Justin alluded to. Got to go to Southwest Asia for a year. Military sent me to Germany a few times. I got to go to Thailand for a city military. Just got to go lots of places, do lots of things, and I just think about all the memories from there. And I would just say, do as much as you can while you can. That's part of the reason why I'm trying to get out here while I'm young enough to go do stuff and see as much as I can, because I haven't done enough yet. I jumped out of planes. I need to do that some more. Perfectly good flying planes. I need to scuba dive some more. I just got lots of things. I've got a mountain climbing in August, going on a trek, I hope, in October in South America. I've never been to South America. I've been to Central America. I just got to get down there. So there's a lot I got to do. So it's a lot about the places, makes a lot of great memories, and I have the stories, and there's a lot of them that best shared over beer. And I have repurposed my filing cabinet that's sat next to my desk. It is now stocked with beer, so yeah, you can sit down and have a beer. So then the other thing is what kind of advice would I give people to do well in their careers or to succeed? And I tell you, I've learned a lot from a lot of people. I'm not mentioning names because I'll inevitably forget somebody, but people talk about knowing your process, knowing your people, and I'm going to say it's taking care of your people. You hear it all the time, they're the number one asset. Take care of your people, treat them the way you want to be treated. And so if you think about, if you're a young person, think of some of your people that work with you, as your potentially some of them as your brothers or sisters, as your mom or dad, your grandparents. If you're older, maybe as your children, how would you want somebody to treat your children? How would you want them to treat one of your family members? And so, even if the person is not the best performer, they're not the person you like the most, they deserve dignity and respect. And the follow-on to that is always ask. You may be in a position to tell people what to do, but ask them first. If you ask them, they most always will say yes. And it's just, take care of your people and ask. So that would be the advice that I give folks to be successful, is take care of people and they will take care of you. So that's that. I think we're supposed to open up the floor to other people. We're supposed to open up the floor to other people so they can say something if they want. But there is pizza, there's cake. Some people brought in some very delicious looking cake, because the cake that Hormel provided me did not have pink flowers as requested by me. I specifically requested, So, but yes, I appreciate all of you coming as I look around and see so many people that I worked with years ago. Some coming from other plants, some coming in retirees here. I am just very grateful to see so many people be around. Thank you.
Do you want to share any stories about Roger publicly? Comment with Roger.
If they're good, they're a lie. If they're bad, they're true.
I don't think I have any specific stories, but but Roger always took every new PC under his wing, and as I experienced training fatigue and sometimes frustration, I always thought back to Roger and the advice that he gave me, and how much he inspired me to be a better mentor and supervisor to my team. So thank you for being an excellent example every day you did what was required and above and beyond your supervision.
Thank you.
Others?
Well, this guy right here, I I learned how to do a lot of stuff for my grandmother, you know, fixing up my house and stuff like that. But this guy right here came over to my house. I couldn't sell it because my garage was like basically falling in, and he spent half the summer putting a roof on my garage for me. Didn't ask for anything. Didn't ask for anything other than a case of beer. So if anybody needs a roof done.
It's kind of hard for me to say anything about Roger, but Roger was one of the persons that was always there for any of us in QC, and we learned a lot from him. Once we went to second shift, we started to understanding a lot more about the process, because Roger was one of the persons that took his time and explained more than enough for us to understand every single area of the plant, and it was very helpful for, at least for me, coming from production. He was one of the persons that not only was here for me as a mentor, as a co-worker, but also during those tough times in my family. Thank you for that, Roger. You always.
I, much like everyone, probably have a story of where Roger has went out of his way to be able to help all of us in a way that's outside of work. I'm a scared intern shadowing Roger on second shift, and my car breaks down in the middle of the plant parking lot. And I cannot get this thing to start. And I'm terrified. I'm crying. I'm calling my dad. I'm from Indiana, and I have no clue what to do. And Roger lets me his car for the weekend. It's 4th of July weekend. Gives me a reference to get to a mechanic to be able to help me and really just show me what it means to be a part of a family. So thank you, Roger, for everything that you do and everything that you do. We'll continue to do.
I do help out people once in
Right, Roger. On behalf of the Austin plant, we want to congratulate you on your retirement. January 2nd, 2001 to May 17th, 2024. We sincerely appreciate the many years of dedicated service you have given the Hormel organization. Our best wishes go with you for a long and happy retirement. From our friends at the Austin plant. From your friends at the Austin plant. Congratulations, Roger.
Final words. A few people have been to my house and seen my I Love Me room, which has all the plaques and things that I've received from my time in the military. So whether it's a set of snowshoes from my time up in Alaska, there's a guidon that is framed from when I was a veteran commander at Fort Riley, Kansas in the late 90s. I got one more thing to put on the wall so I can remember that I love myself. So,